Frostshine Games on March 22nd. It's a Monday. Lincoln is here.
8 days away from my birthday.
Nobody cares.
Very excited, very excited.
It's Devin and Chrisman on camera first. Devin's on Amulet Titan and Chrisman's on Jund. An actual interesting matchup that probably won't be over in 8 minutes.
Yeah,
like a couple of our last games.
Chrisman can get an on hand where he goes 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop Bloodbraid into better 3 drop, and like it's over for Devin. But
yeah,
short of that, there's nothing. Devin's just going to be playing lands for a while, and Chrisman can't really interact with that because he just doesn't. He's a 3-color deck.
And Chrisman on a mulligan to 6.
Our players exchanging some friendly banter before the game. So Chrisman needs to take away Devin's explosiveness in this game. He needs to make sure he can't get an amulet down to...
I was going to say, it's pretty big on who goes first, huh?
Yep, that Thoughtseize and Chrisman's hand looking real good. Probably just ship this Baron more if I was him. Or maybe the basic Forest seems fine too.
It does look like Chrisman is on the play too. Nice.
It was a shock. Thoughtseize here, and we're going to get to see Devin's whole hand. That's why we love to play Thoughtseize. Get to know everything.
Down to 16. Oh my god!
So that's a pretty good one from Devin.
Gonna take the Summoner spec, yeah.
Probably not what I would have taken there. Probably would have taken the Explorer.
Really?
Yeah, Devin just wants to be playing a bunch of lands and like getting all his spells into play.
I guess. Nah, I don't know. I like the Summoner's pack. I mean, the Explorer is really good.
Yeah. So the Explorer is like a redraw, plus like you get to like sometimes just chain it into bigger turns than what you could do otherwise.
So
no Wrenn and 6 for Chrisman.
Here's a little Horizon land for Chrisman.
Taking some damage.
Trophy right away. Yeah. So not the worst thing for Devin.
Yeah, this lines up really good for Devin because he gets to play both amulets before he plays the land.
Exactly.
So he gets 4 mana plus a redraw, plus he gets to replay that Sanctuary off that Explorer.
That seems a little weird, but...
And he just drew another Explorer,
yeah.
So
he can definitely use that mana he gets from the Sanctuary.
So we're floating 4 mana, 2 white, 2...
Yeah, these Explorers are going to be crazy now.
Green, white left, Devin saying. Draws a card.
Make 4 more. So that's 6. 4. Set a Summoner's Pact.
That's a good one. A Castle Garenberg nets a mana without coming.
Oh, it's an Arbor Elf? Or not Arbor Elf, the...
Boreal Graze.
Boreal
Graze is in Devin's hand, so...
I thought it was a Summoner's Pact. I was really excited.
Not ideal there, but...
Just a pass of the turn.
Yeah, Devin kind of protecting his land in his hand. His mana generating land, because it generates like 3 mana, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't care if these grazers get Thoughtseized or anything like that.
You don't think he cares about the grazer? That's messed up.
No. Also going to be able to cast a Titan off the top here if, something, Devin just draws it naturally, and then we're off to the races. Devin's, 7 cards away from, completely blowing the game open. I don't know. Talaria West doesn't do it here, though. Yeah. He does only have white mana.
That would be depressing if that was the draw. Here's a Seal of Fire. And a pass.
See what Devin draws. Another Explorer.
Explore Tribal. Valakut does nothing for him.
No. So Devin wants to keep at least
Pass.
If he doesn't just play this land, he wants to keep at least 2 lands in his hand. Crispin, I think, should have cycled into turn there.
Bloodbraid.
Bloodbraid.
Goyf. Pretty. Oh, that's a clock.
Good one. Can we get a Goyf count? There's definitely an instant, a sorcery, and an artifact.
An enchantment whenever he's ready for it.
Yeah. Devin looks like he blanks.
Play 4.
Devin's got 4 mana floating. Gonna play a Boreal Grazer. Play another land.
We're just playing some blockers here. I'm gonna pass to the turn. So he could have played the lands and bounced.
Devin not shuffling up very good, it looks like.
Doesn't want to die to mana burn.
Yeah. And Azusa. So more things that play extra lands.
I feel like there's really no reason to not play the Azusa there, though.
So you don't want to get your Selesnya Sanctuary.
Oh, Liliana. Yeah, no, that's Liliana, fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Oh, that's a big Goyf now. That's a creature and a tribal and an instant.
He always has the tribal, dude. So I think the only thing I'm missing is Planeswalker right now. Yep. Seven. Yep, it's 7-8.
7-8. Chrisman, amateur hour here, not having a Goyf dice.
Black 7 take 3.
But putting all the pieces of the puzzle together to get Devin dead there here, you know, that's pretty good.
What was that card? 4 mana.
Dryad. Devin not knowing how cards works is going to cost him here.
What do you mean?
I believe triggers Valakut when you play...
No, it's 5 other. For Valakut? I can look it up real quick, but I'm pretty positive it's 5 other.
I think it says 5. Valakut itself is not a...
If you control at least 5 other mountains.
Other mountains, yeah. Weird. But Valakut's not a mountain.
Valakut's not a mountain.
Yeah, true. Why would it count for itself?
You know, good question, Lincoln. Yeah, no, it's awkward. It's very awkward.
Devin kicking himself for not playing this.
How will you?
Looks at the top of his library. Telaria West. Gonna be... Oh.
Gotta go to chump duty. I mean, otherwise he'd just be dead. There's the West.
Yeah. And Big Devin's going to lose this one. Can't transmute Telaria West with no
blue sources.
And then that's why, yeah.
You know?
So Devin, lots of land drops, no...
Summoner Pact ended up being the right choice.
Yeah, that's true. You know... No, I guess Chrisman showing me how silly I am.
We're back.
Turning the fan on, I guess. I don't know what that means. Devin probably looking into sideboarding some Aether Gust, maybe? No, Aether. Excuse me.
I was like, Aether
The
Gust.
opposite of Aether Gust.
Veil of Summers?
Veil of Summer. There we go. No gusts in summer, right?
I guess not.
Especially when you have a veil.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
Veil of Summer broken.
You know, when Amulet Titan, I like the version with Karn the Great Creator. So then,
so you just have another another not dead card.
Because like Devin's game happened to him, he just ran out of threats.
Yeah.
And instead of playing like 3 cards that say 3 cards that
say what?
Say play a land.
Yeah.
You just play 3 cards.
You just play 3 cards.
Yeah. So you just cut an Azusa or something, and you put a amulet in your sideboard so you can go find it, right?
Hopefully we get a more back and forth game. It really was just Devin doing his own thing, Chrisman doing his own thing. Chrisman ended up winning.
Well, Chrisman had the key interaction there, took his the right thing. I was totally wrong,
Mm-hmm. I'm used to you being wrong.
So many manas. Yeah.
It really... Devin had so much mana. Like, what do you think? Like, if Devin wanted to, he could, have hard cast in an Emrakul at some point. Like, with those Arboreal Grazers.
Yeah, that's true.
That would have been awesome.
I guess, yeah. Yeah. That was... Wow.
Yeah, you should just put in a copy of Emrakul.
I guess I'm just a few days behind, a few dollars. I don't know. Devin definitely going to sideboard in some Tyler's Trackers here, though. Looking to
for
play
sure.
A bunch of lands and then get some clues and then draw some cards.
I can see that.
Chrisman probably going to have trouble.
Maybe survive a grindier game.
Yeah, if Devin just plays lands. Yeah. When you get clues. Excuse me. Not treasures.
That is the Devin.
That is Devin.
It is him.
The DBZ.
DBS.
Does it say? Dragon Ball Super. Yeah.
Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not to be misconstrued with Dragon Ball Z.
Misconstrued. Zach showing me some imaginary cards.
Some cards that don't actually exist.
Yep.
Players looking at opening hands. Devin deciding what to keep.
Devin shipping it. Chrisman satisfied with his 7. That's kind of just all you need with Jund. Lands and spells. Devin's man is pretty neat. It's like there's a jack-o'-lantern on it.
Or Christmas, yeah, I said.
Christmas. Halloween.
I always think
of
it's the Nightmare Before words. Christmas. Whenever I think of Halloween, that's the first thing I think of.
They're connected. They're like...
Huh?
Like Christmas and Halloween are connected.
Yeah, like they're connected for me because of that one movie.
That's great.
It's a struggle.
Yeah, and there's what is that? Is that a ghost person? Is that like a ghost?
Those are okay. What is it? Oh, I gotta remember the name. It's been a long time.
Vegeta? Is that
it's
Trunks?
It's Gotenks.
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 I really don't know.
Spirits? Yeah,
I didn't get Cartoon Network.
It's Boo Saga related. You wouldn't know, dude.
Yeah, I really don't know. Drake. Yeah. Anyway, here Devin looking at his 7, taking a deep breath in, saying, "Yeah." Probably gonna keep though because it's got lands.
Yeah, it's lands and
a Titan.
Oh, but he's
ships it. Definitely finds exactly what he needed on top too.
That was like a bunch of lands, a prime time, and a dryad. So
Devin, I don't know. I think that land was definitely a keep, but
Chrisman talking crazy about Once Upon a Time. He needs to realize that card's gone. He never gets to play it again. Chrisman did play it like the entire time it was legal. Surprisingly,
I would too. That card was amazing.
Yeah, it was just something other than Tron. Surprising.
Hurts me too, Will. Devin on the multi 5 here. This is where you start shading 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 across the table, then then your opponent flips the table. But
I know for a fact that is not Crispin's playmat. I don't know whose it is though. It's a Force of Will playmat.
Devin taking another deep breath in and keeping his hand reluctantly. Slaps one down, takes a ponder at the second. Looks like a Dryad. He really wants to play a 1-3, an 0-3.
An 0-3 out of Boreal Grazer start.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yep, Dryad to the bottom. Oh, yep.
And we get it going.
Grazer.
Got some lands. We're going to play another land. 2 lands. Devin playing so many lands.
Does Crispin have a Thoughtseize? That's probably the worst thing he could have, or he could have against Devin right now. Worst thing for Devin, I should say. Blooming Marsh, pass. Dodged it.
Yep, we got a Seal of Fire, an Assassin's Trophy in hand.
Close Quarter off the top.
Quarter. Slayer's Stronghold. Devin gonna just draw lands, and he plays a lot of them.
Yeah.
Gonna play lands and hopefully draw some spells.
He threatened. He said he's gonna play a
Hardcast Titan. Yeah.
Devin said he should have attacked.
Definitely should have attacked. You gotta assert your dominance with your Arboreal Grazer sometimes.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Devin got a good one though. We got a Tireless Tracker playing a land. Getting a clue.
Cavernosoul's naming Giant.
Crispin gonna take care of this Tireless Tracker probably right away because he can't beat it.
Can't beat it, yep.
Yeah, if Devin's not drawing gas, he's drawing land, so that is right, Jam. I think we're gonna see a trophy maybe? We got 2 trophies.
Yep, that is a trophy. Crispin the Fool, putting him closer to the Hardcast Titan.
Devin getting to draw a card off of this too. Might be out of basics though. We'll see.
Feeding the land strategy.
That is true. Play lands.
Struggle.
When you play 6 mana spells, it's way better than less than 3.
Yeah.
All hits off your Bloodbraid, right?
Oh, Crispin whipping out the D50, 40. I don't even know what it is. It rolls. It's basically a ball.
Is it a 50? I think it's 20.
No, it's more than 20.
You don't know. Crack a clue into turn. Investigated.
No, he has a D100. You should whip that out.
That's too many.
Castle Garenbrig.
So we got 7.
Pass.
7 mana's nothing to do with it.
Some high-level gameplay from Devin here.
Yeah, Devin strategically waiting to draw spells at a later date.
Devin's still not attacking the Fool.
I'm afraid Renin 6 will run away with this game if Devin
doesn't draw something.
Yeah. Devin said he's thinking about Ghost Courting the Blood Crypt, but I don't think I can keep Crispin off of any mana. He's got tons of lands in his hand and a Renin 6.
I was going to say and a Renin 6.
Yeah. I think Crispin might want to start cycling these cycle lands in his hand and buying them back with Renin 6 just to use his mana more efficiently. We'll see what he decides to do with it right now, though. Buys land back, plays it. Probably going to play a Seal of Fire here. What other giants are there besides that Devin could be playing? Are there any other?
Can't be playing Uro, so
no, that's
don't know
a
what
shame.
to tell him. That's a shame, right?
Yeah. Devin showing us 2 lands in his hand.
What a powerful player. Untap Valakut. Zestro for the Valakut.
So we got more and more lands.
Yep, this Mistcutter Hydra is going to be huge.
That is true. Mistcutter Hydra's X in a green.
Yep, X green.
X counters.
Can't be
Ace
countered.
Pro blue.
Yeah, and can't be countered. Oh. That's a big creature.
Yeah. You just sink all your mana into it. Renin 6 smoothing out all the draws for Chrisman. All access to mana.
A lot of dead cards for Chrisman too, though.
Yeah, I mean, you can get the Skoos down, and Skoos can start eating stuff and taking away, like, I don't know.
I mean,
Chrisman
just one
definitely-
activation getting a Titleist Tracker makes it like he has to block with Zaboreal Grazer, basically.
Cycling Tranquil Thicket. Probably going to get another cycle off this Barrenmore. Might just mash this Scavenging Ooze. Who knows?
Barrenmore. Oh, that's a good draw.
There's a Daddy Goyf. There's a clock. Curious to see. It doesn't matter if he plays Scavenging Ooze. It really doesn't prevent Devin from doing anything, right? Kind of just impedes himself.
Oh, I think that's a primetime draw. Can't Fatal Push to primetime.
Devin getting his mana ready.
You can attempt to Fatal Push a primetime.
6 mana. Prime time. Ooh, the Time Spiral ones. Maniac. Chrisman.
Fetching.
Thinking. Devin about to go off here. Very bad for Chrisman. I think all the wheels are about to fall off for him. Devin gonna get 4 land drops with an attack. Chrisman not able to do anything about the attack.
Because he has Slayer in hand, right? The Stronghold?
Yep.
Maybe it's not made as a land drop for turn.
I think it's a Garrison. Maybe. Probably Garrison Vesuva? Vesuva copy.
Yeah, what would you even really copy with Vesuva? Oh,
I think you just bounce it.
Yeah.
Just to have a copy of whatever land you want.
Yep. That makes sense.
But yeah, like I said, I don't really know. Never got to Devin just looking to attack here though.
I think it's
definitely.
Yep, Garrison and Teleria West.
Probably just bounce the players.
Tap the West, bounce it. Stronghold.
Fortunately for Devin, mana doesn't go through phases.
Yeah.
So he's going to lose that blue mana. Yeah.
Combat, the mana's gone.
We'll see if Devin has the Sun home, because if he has a Vesuva,
Plus
you can
2
copy
plus O Vigilance and Haste. Goyf is only a 3/4.
So Primetime going to be able to eat this Renin 6.
Yeah. So trigger resolves.
Devin finds Vesuva.
He could bog him, make it a 2-3 instead of a 3-4. Crazy.
Don't know if Devin is playing. I don't know if Devin's playing the Sun home. Otherwise, I think he would have got it there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who knows? We'll ask him after the game.
Floating another blue. Got him.
Transmute is only the sorcery, right?
Yep. Yep. All this blue mana.
So Bog was definitely the play there.
Yeah, Bog was definitely the play.
So Devin at least buying himself some time here, not dying, getting a shit ton of lands in play.
Yeah, 100% should have got the Bog. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's not even a question.
Maybe even Bogged, no, not himself, but yeah, it's a close
Bog,
one. Yeah.
it's just either it's himself or Chrisman.
Glyph off the top.
It would have been enough.
Chrisman should probably pick up a cycle land here, I think, since he's got 2 turns worth of land drops in his hand.
Is Transmute of Tolarian Academy double blue?
Yes.
Can Devin even transmute?
No.
Oh, I mean, he has 2 in hand, right?
Yeah.
So he can play and then
Play
transmute, but
comes into play on tap.
yeah.
Ooh, a Traverse is good here for Chrisman, though. Getting delirious. Gonna windmill that, see what the old hand comes up with. Missing on the boil. Inquisition of Kozilek. Got him.
2 Tolaria. Not the best.
3-2. Devin had a comfy 20 here, though. And got the pressure off him on this Ren 6, looking okay to him, I imagine. So there's a mouse in here. Something's rattling around. I don't know what that is. Picking up the Marinmore to cycle at the end of turn. I think Devin should just hold on to this Grazer.
Well, he just blocks.
Throws him under the bus, though. Poor Boreal Grazer.
It's messed up.
I will gladly pay you.
Play land, untap, transmute.
It's a big brain plays from Devin here. Devin missing 2 shuffles here. Gonna have to talk to him about that after the game, probably.
Shortcutting it.
Shortcutting. See, this Castle Garenberg reducing for 1 is.
Anything else? I'm just gonna shuffle.
Puts a game trail to the.
He's probably gonna
rural turf.
Gonna give it haste and be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna do it again." Don't worry. So much shuffling.
Still not playing the Bog. Hates Bojuka Bog.
Bouncing the transmute land.
So much mana for him to work with still.
Basic forest.
Devin hollowing out his deck here. This is fun. He's going to have 1 floating, 1 green. Transmuting again. If he has... If Devin hasn't played a land this turn, he can play a land and then still activate his Primeval Titan. Oh, with the one floating. Yeah. There we go.
Swing for 8.
Devin gonna wrap it up here, I think.
Valakut and Vesuva.
Vesuva gonna copy Valakut.
Well, Vesuva can't copy Valakut.
Oh, because it's not in play, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Chrisman didn't have...
good thing Devin didn't kill the Ren and 6
sacrifice.
off of...
Baited him.
Yeah.
Well, Devin gets a game.
What do you think of that, Zach?
It was a game.
It was a game?
It was a game, for sure. I didn't hate it. I don't think it was flawless. I definitely think Chrisman should have just had a fetch land if he had a Fatal Push in hand, because that's Dryad's one of the only things that like super kills him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dryad and Valakut, so I think that's definitely a misplay from him.
Okay. That's fair. Chrisman saying the exact words you just said?
Yeah, like there is no point of having basic swamp there.
Devin saying he did get Sun home. Thought he should have Sun home last turn to kill the red.
If he had it, yeah.
But, I mean, what are you going to do? These guys taking their sweet time here. Real chatty Cathys, they are.
Yeah, a whole bunch of chatty Cathys.
Very excited to talk about their decks. I think Devin just
They love being
his.
friends.
Yeah.
Professor Jam says, should have found Kessig Wolf Run.
Arbor.
Swing with Arbor Chimp. Or wherever it's
Memorial
called.
Grazer resents that.
Well, it was just, I think a question was asked of me. Be right back.
Oh, boy. Clearing up everything with the Dryad and how telling him Valakut checks twice. So you need mountains, which Devin doesn't play any mountains. The fool playing Valakut in his non-mountain deck.
Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, that doesn't even
How he even work?
There's a fluke. Yeah, we'll see if it works out again. His wacky deck.
Yeah, like there's. Whew, yeah, Chrisman would be in a really good spot if he held a Fatal Push.
I don't know about good.
I mean,
I think Devin just he
runs out of gas.
He did,
I mean, he needs another summoning
8
pack.
mana.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you still have to. Yeah. Well, just anyway. Chrisman with the stellar hand here.
What is that card on the right side? Oh, is that the boil?
Yeah.
I love it.
So we might have the hot Chrisman gonna ship it though.
Oh, he said nuh-uh.
Oh wow.
Doesn't want a cheesy win.
With that traverse in hand, I definitely would have kept that in hand.
This is the first hand Devin's keeping.
With a casual keep. Excited about that. Chrisman on the play for this one. Devin talking about
made up cards that don't exist.
Cards that are banned in Modern.
Yeah.
Like Simian Spirit Guide.
What a fool.
Robertson, did you open any Time Spiral Remastered?
I opened up absolutely 0 packs.
0 packs.
And
they're hard to come by.
Not really hard to come by. Like, we've had plenty at the store, but
as a commodity in whole.
Yeah, I think it's super awesome. I just
Chrisman seeing his last hand, but minus 2 lands.
Ooh, is this another mulligan for him?
Chrisman really only needs 2 lands and some spells to really disrupt what Devin's doing, so...
True.
No mind. And Chrisman, a lot of Chrisman's cards do the same thing. You know, Wrenn and 6 and 2 lands, one of them being a fetch land, solves all your mana problems forever.
Very true, very true. Wrenn and 6 is such a good card.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
I wish I could have played it in Legacy. That would have been fun.
Nope. Don't ever say crazy things like that. Please. For me.
Chrisman with the Sneep here. You get rid of that Fatal Push and the Seal of Fire, I think. And just start the train a-going. What would you do?
I mean, Fatal Push is definitely...
So we're going to do Land Traverse?
Land Traverse, okay. I mean, I would not care about a Fatal Push.
So I think Seal of Fires would be the first thing out for me because they don't actually kill anything in Devin's.
Unless he has a Goyf in hand. I get where it's funny to keep it, but I don't know.
I'd say it's more cute than anything. Yeah, being able to Fatal Push anything that usually, you know...
Like, he's, like, not really even anything, because he has to use his fetch to get a red source. So keeping those 2 cards specifically together seem wrong.
We're going to trophy the Valakut. Just don't know why, if Devin has a buyback on this Valakut. Maybe fixing mana for Devin, Chrisman might have just done. Kind of blowing the Assassin's Trophy on something he didn't need to, I think, there.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of want to be doing the Amulets or Titans, even. You know, you don't have many answers to Titan in your deck.
Very true, very true.
Yeah, it's like Liliana and
you're not playing
Trophy.
Torpor Orb.
Yeah. Yeah, and with the pressure he's putting on, it's not...
Land Explore.
It's not as though Chrisman has, you know, is going to be putting on pressure to Devin for any time soon.
Mm-hmm.
Chrisman not playing the Goyf there.
It's just playing the Seal of Fire.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. Okay. 2 to you, kill Dryad. There's definitely something you could have just done after having a Goyf in play.
That's true.
Like, I don't think there's a reason to
play it a different way.
Because that's the only thing that you could think he had there. Because you know you're not dealing with the prime time that turn.
True. That's true.
He just actually missed out on like 4 or 5 points of damage.
So Devin gonna be able to hardcast some Titans. He definitely has 3 copies, virtual copies of it in his hand right now. So. I don't know if Devin plays another copy of Valakut, though, so we'll see what happens with that.
This is going to be the spicy ramming up excavator out of the side. Get him, got him. Probably not, but...
you know what does the same thing as Ramunet
What's that?
Excavator,
What's that?
but is an artifact?
Crucible Worlds?
Yeah, and you know what you can search up for in your wish board?
For Karn?
With Karn?
Hey, what? Ramunet you can search for with the 1 tutor spell you already play.
I'm just saying.
I'll fight you, old man.
Big fan of Karn.
I do love Karn. Karn is awesome.
I think that I have like a lot of different arts of Karn. So
yeah, no, Karn is amazing. So, minus on Lily to get rid of the Dryad.
See, Devin would have put the enchantment in Chrisman's graveyard for him, you silly goose. You didn't need that Seal of Fire.
Super silly.
Yeah, he definitely could have had the Goyf in play and then played the fetch, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No harm, no foul. That is a large Goyf, though. Goyf be large.
That's just a fact.
He be chonky. Look at him. I'm really excited to get Future Sight Goyfs, though.
You like him that much?
Yeah, I like him way better. Filter to 6. Devin leaving up basic here.
Yeah.
I think I would get a Colony Garden here. And then bounce.
That's pretty
land.
good, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a Bajuka Bog. Just play straight up 2 lands.
Colony Garden and a bounce. Maybe. I mean, getting 2 plants is better than 1 plant. Oh no! He just pulls out a Gohan. From the old game, I think. Oh no.
Devin deep in the tank here. It's prime time versus the world.
Growth Chamber, Bouncing Garden.
Gonna play the garden again.
Yeah, you know, blockers. Protection from lilies. Another. How does he do it? There's so many. Different ones, too.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, Holiday? I don't know if Devin's playing Bog even. I didn't see it while he was thumbing through his...
I definitely saw it the first time. That's why I mentioned it. Okay. I definitely saw the Bog.
Fair enough. Chrisman debating on whether or not to use this Kolaghan's command. So what are the best modes? I think if I'm Chrisman, I'm just holding that to nab the last card out of Devin's hand with a Liliana plus. Traverse the Uvenwald would increase the clock, though. So.
Mm-hmm. Two to the plant and make Devin discard a card. In response, Summoner's Pack. Oh! The Baloth. Let's hope he remembers a pack trigger. Cheeky. No, he just needs to not lose to himself.
And they'd have Nullhide Ferox.
Oh. A 6/6.
6/6. No gain 4, though, I guess.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
What are you going to do?
Devin now with a lot of power on board.
That's the style points. You can appreciate that.
He said if he had enough mana, he would have done another one.
Baloth,
if he had another Baloth, he would have got him again.
So Devin's going to take it here, I think, off his untap.
Yep, he did pay.
I think Devin finally seeing what he should have did.
Yeah, like, for sure. I mean, this is lethal here. Oh. Oh, no, he does not have the Amulet of Vigor. And he doesn't have the Double Strike. Oh, no, he does not have the red and white mana to make it a Double Striker.
He did draw a Dryad that he did not play.
Wait.
Yes. However. But Devin, I think, is going to get there anyway. What are you going to do? He's going to be able to protect that and also not die on the crackback. Me too, Brad. Devin just wants to play with his food here a little, I think.
What a bully.
Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I think an activation of the Sun Home, too, with the Dryad in play just does it,
yeah, that was what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of things just were lethal there.
Yeah.
But Devin just...
I do want to turn my primetime sideways, though.
That is true.
That's what they are meant to do.
Just
He's
as much as possible
free everywhere. Look at him. He's upset.
He's upset.
They're upset.
Trampling. Running 6.
Yeah, just running everywhere.
That's not getting back on land. That's a fact.
Devin gets pinged. Devin leaving his creature sideways. Gonna pact for. Maybe he didn't get the Dryad. Maybe I was bologna sandwich.
Well, I mean, he had a Summoner's Pact in hand last turn, so we could have just done this last turn.
Crispin realizing his fate. Dead. And Devin takes that one in 3. Yep.
We'll be back with the next round very shortly. I think that was our last game.
This world is one of legend. Many realms, epic sagas, bound by one truth. Viking or Valkyrie, elf or dwarf, all belong to the World Tree. All are supplicant to the gods. Gods who travel between the realms to do their bidding for peace, for bloodshed, or for their own amusement. But what if there was a way to harness this power? A weapon with the ability to protect all. A weapon of pure strength, forged for a god. Or, in more creative hands, a weapon of unimaginable chaos! Who's ready for some fun?
Hello, we are back for round 2.
Back. Lutri.
We have Lutri on camera. But
It's going to be real easy to know if the companion is met.
oh yeah, the requirement.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not cheating.
Hopefully.
But Drew on a mulligan.
I don't know what Connor's got in store here.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Maybe it's a little bit of everything, a little sprinkling of, Through the Breach and Emrakul. What else can you play?
I wouldn't even pretend to know, honestly.
Okay.
I hope
You just got to play a bunch of 2-card combos and
I just want a Battle of Wits deck on camera, honestly.
Kiki Jiki probably. Some Pessermites. Maybe Deceiver Exarchs.
Yeah. Some Splinter Twins, right?
Yeah, actually.
Wow, what a keep.
Psych, it's Grixis. Probably going to get this Snapcaster. Or a push if Drew's got a
Goyf follow-up.
threat, yeah.
Ooze or a Goyf, yeah.
So he's thinking, so I'd say it's the push if you got to think about it. Snapcaster is something he's going to play later in the game, so you might nab it that way. And it's only a 2-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is some point to taking the Snapcaster, though, because it can turn into a much better spell for Connor. Probably like a Kolaghan's Command, Factor Fiction. What else? Let's start naming all the Grixis
I don't
spells.
want to. I
all
hate
of them.
This. Draw Kolaghan's Command.
Bam. Can I name them or can I name them? Connor Land, go. Drew, hoping Connor doesn't draw a Blood Chief's Thirst here. I think that's the only
that's
thing
something you have. You probably are playing, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. If he's playing
Yeah.
Grixis, yeah.
Grixis Lutri.
So, like, Connor in a real bad spot here if this Renin 6 just gets to buy back all the lands in Drew's hand, or, just gets their crew value.
What is that? That's an altered search for Azcanta, I think.
Yeah, it's that checklist card, I think.
Oh, altered checklist card, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Drew not drawing any lands here, though.
Search for Azcanta feels so good every time I see it.
Liliana, discard, plus getting it back. That is a big brain play.
What an interaction.
Woo!
The value's Shadow of a Doubt to the graveyard.
That's a spicy
I
one.
love
That's also
this.
Connor's just playing lots of cards that say draw a card or accrue value on them, so that's very spicy.
Delta and a pass. So Connor can flip his land or search for Azcanta next turn if he wants to.
Drew's got the big brain plays here of
Goyf. And a pass. Tutor Lily and return Snapcaster. Connor not wanting Drew to discard a mountain. Nothing really to gain from that. Mana Leak to the graveyard. Transform Azcanta.
Connor needs to fatal push this Tarmogoyf before this gets stranded out of his hand. Guess he wants to draw something that deals 3 damage to that Lily, because that kind of ruins his game plan.
Ooh, Creeping Tar Pits.
Creeping Tar Pit. Always great to fatal push a stupid...
Push Goyf.
Fatal push a stupid creature land. Colonnade was the bane of my existence for so long.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Now it never is.
Now it never is. I mean, Drew has gotten so much value out of these Planeswalkers, but... So he's just saying, I'm going to pick up Lutri. Drew was okay with it. He was like,
yeah, it was just the end of his turn. He knows 2 cards in his hand. Is that a Tasigur? That's what it looks like.
Oh, it definitely is.
The Golden Fang.
But yeah, Drew's getting a lot of value out of these Planeswalkers, but honestly, it looks like he's not doing much of anything.
So we're going to discard here 1 of the 3 cards.
Discard Tasigur.
Probably discard Lutri here. There, if it's me, but...
Yeah. You just hate Lutri that much?
No, I mean, like...
Oh, that's a draw, though.
Yeah, that's almost strictly better, I would say. Drew definitely going to keep the Liliana. He didn't activate, considering it's bolted anyway.
He did activate. He did activate that turn.
No, I mean, saying he definitely going to keep the one he's going to... Yeah, sorry. Connor getting ground completely into dust here. Has it active as Kanta, but I don't know how long you can keep up.
That Bloodbraid was such a good draw.
Yeah, Bloodbraid.
That was just fantastic.
Playing 7 mana worth of spells, you'll take a 3/2 with your Liliana for 1 more mana, right? Connor in a real bad spot here. Both of these Planeswalkers kill him if he lets him just unimpeded ultimate them.
Yeah.
And then this, and Bloodbraid also does stuff. It attacks.
Pass of the turn.
And Drew just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. I love to see it.
Yeah.
This is really Jundin amount, Zach.
It's just grinding them to dust.
This is what they talk about.
Overgrown Tomb tapped.
Drew playing really good too, effortlessly. It almost seems like.
Like Connor had so much. I feel like Connor was so in it until that Bloodbraid.
Yeah.
An effect in the upkeep. Return Lutri Shock Ren.
I think I would have waited till the main phase to get the card out of his hand. Maybe, but I don't know. I guess I don't see.
It's a random card. Yeah.
I don't see a way out of this for Connor anyway. Yeah.
Oh, you mean his draw step, not his main phase?
Yeah. To get this Tarmogoyf, because I'd say a random card from Drew's deck is better than.
Well, Connor's going to tap back a Damnation. Everything's going to be okay. Let's see it,
Connor. I don't know if that's what I would call okay, but if you want to say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Connor's still in a bad way. Drew bringing in the Amateur, no Tarmogoyf dice here. Very shameful.
Chrisman just starts playing the deck, has it ready to go.
Yeah.
Activated Ascanta here.
Connor's seeing some more ways he's going to die. But they're not the same. A Shark Typhoon, to be fair, is going... Like, if Connor gets to play that, there's not a lot Drew can do against Flying Sharks.
So Connor played the Engineer Explosive on 2. It's a bunch of damage here. 8 from the creatures, probably a minus from Renin 6. Ooh. Okay.
So Renin 6. Oh. Renin 6, I think, played lands that whole game.
Yeah.
And then did the last 2 points of damage.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Hey, through whatever, Connor could not do anything about that either. He even answered the creature that was going to kill him. That's rough. Yeah. Renin 6.
I was hoping Lutri would
get him out of here.
I was hoping Lutri would do anything. I just want to see him be cast. He wasn't even cast.
I'm not going to
return to the hand.
I'm going to tell you something. It's a bad beat story.
Yeah,
I bought a dual caster mage, a Judge promo one.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a Judge promo card. It's $4. That's just what a Lutri is. It's just...
Lutri's worse. I mean, not
Well,
worse.
I mean, like, I'm saying, like, a card like that is not good.
Yeah.
So, inherently...
Imagine not being able to copy your opponent's spells.
Yeah. But Lutri, fun. Banned in Commander, though. That's too bad. I'm a big fan of Yorion. I love a big giant deck, like Amado's.
Yeah. I hate shuffling.
Big fan of Loris. Loris is my favorite.
Loris is
I only want to
cool.
play 1 and 2 drops anyway, so...
Yeah.
I want to play Loris Boggles.
Oh, no. It's just historic. You just go play historic for that.
Please don't talk to me about Arena.
I haven't opened Arena in quite some time.
Makes me sad. Love Drew's sleeve choice, though. Big fan. Companions.
What is this world coming to?
I like a companion. Do you think the Loris still needs to be banned in Legacy now that they nerfed the whole mechanic?
I think they should have definitely waited for the mechanic to be nerfed before banning it.
That's true.
Because it was done in the wrong order. I mean, it definitely would be very good still, but I think Zerda would be more busted than Loris with the change still, because, I mean, Zerda was already a Lion's Eye Diamond deck, so...
That's true. Connor throwing it right back. No lands, I think. Drew got 3 lands and 2 lands and a rare and 6. That's all you need.
Ooh, is that a 1-lander? That's a 2-lander. Oh, no.
It's a Field of Ruin.
Thought they were on an island, I believe. Charm's uncastable. Oh, he really wants to Shadow of the Doubt. Jeez, dude.
Probably definitely take the Shadow of the Doubt here, not to cycle it.
Shadow's a redraw if he gets a... 2 of these spells are actually uncastable. Charm, wow.
Just playing for later in the game.
Yep.
2 cards for 1.
Hey, he hit it. And a pass. Let's see if Drew plays into it.
That would be something.
Oh, he didn't. Cycle the Shadow down.
That would be an impressive cycle of the...
Engineered Explosive. I was like, since when does that have cycling? I was really confused for a second. Creeping Tar Pit. Spellbound. Ooh. Cling to Dust Charm.
We just had some spells cast, just a card draw, just a cycle for Drew to draw another land.
Plus on Lily.
Connor thinking about busting this Nile Spellbomb right away.
Spellbomb you. Sulfur Falls the draw.
Probably just slam this Jace here, Fate Seal.
Shipping it. Snap in hand. Feel the dead to the grave.
Field of Ruin.
Field of Ruin.
Don't you ever say Field of the Dead in this house.
Yeah, my bad.
At Modern Mondays.
Snapcaster. Target Shadow of Doubt. Shock discard. Cast Shadow of Doubt.
And Connor completely getting blown out there.
For not just slamming the Jace, yeah.
Dreadbore for that Liliana. Gets him out a turn. Plays a Tarn. Puts the Lutri in his hand.
He's got to dodge an Liliana.
But I mean, even just to rumble over for 4 to get a counter on your Raging Ravine, it seems like Jew is getting way ahead on here, right? Because getting a counter on your Raging Ravine puts it out of bolt range.
Yeah.
But instead, it's just the nuts.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, that's
no,
rough.
not again.
Yeah. Not like this, Connor said.
Heartbreaking. The one thing he didn't want.
That is...
Connor just wanted to have fun with an otter. That's all he wanted.
What is Drew going to do here? Is it plus right away?
Biologic knot.
Play.
Clothis. Oh my god. This is brutal. Connor down to 11, I believe. Yep.
I think I missed the trigger of the Clothis, right? Or is it
No, it's
at the beginning?
Beginning of your main phase.
Oh,
Your
okay.
first main phase.
What's our devotion here?
4.
4. Pretty close. What do we need to activate? Do we have anything in 4? No. 3. No 3 pips.
No 3
John.
pips in that whole
Then you got a revenge, maybe.
Oh.
You could cast it.
Exile Snapcaster Mage. Drain Connor for 2.
Not having the requisite mana.
To activate the Raging Ravine, yeah.
So now we're at
Another Creeping Tar Pit.
another tar pit. Connor taking a look at the battlefield, wondering what's going on, what he can do. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna exile that Logic Knot to drain. Bloodbraid.
Oh my god, what a beat. Saturate the tar pit. No. This is brutal. These blood rates are just insane. Yeah, wow.
That's a rough one for Connor there, yeah.
Basically a non-game.
The nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Well, we'll be back with the next round. Thank you very much for watching that beating with us. Bye.
This world is one of legend. Many realms, epic sagas, bound by one truth. Viking or Valkyrie, elf or dwarf, all belong to the World Tree. All are supplicant to the gods. Gods who travel between realms to do their bidding, for peace, for bloodshed, or for their own amusement. But what if there was a way to harness this power? A weapon with the ability to protect all. A weapon of pure strength, forged for a god. Or, in more creative hands, a weapon of unimaginable chaos! Who's ready for some fun?
Hello, we are back with round 3.
Welcome back.
We have Stuck on Izzet Blitz and Dustin on Banned Spirits.
Stucks they've played before.
Definitely. Mulligan for Stuck.
No lands. Not good. Dustin, keeping it looks like. Probably has a turn 1 noble.
Pretty busted.
So who's going first?
I do not know.
Fair. I like Stuck's aesthetic.
Yeah, he's
Very
an
cool.
art teacher.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I know he has to represent.
Yeah. Not to dox Stuck or anything. Alright. We got some lands to work with here.
Yeah.
Maybe too many.
Yeah, maybe a little too many.
But we got a Sprite Dragon, so we can just ship one of those, that mountain there, and then
Good to go, yeah.
yeah. Mesa 2, all the same.
Dustin won the dice roll, it looked like. And an Aether Vial.
Stuck taking his first turn. Spire
Bluff Canal.
Buff Canal.
Bluff.
Spire Garden, I almost said.
Buff. Spire Garden?
Spire
Ooh.
Garden is
that the
red-green
Yeah. The...
Battlemon land.
Yeah, what are those called? Dual lands? Or no, not dual lands.
I
but
mean
like
lands.
dueling.
In Commander.
Yeah.
Just a pass from Stuck here, probably an opt at the end of the turn. Stuck's first threat probably not going to land. It's just going to get swallowed by something, I imagine.
Yeah, maybe.
But we'll see. Fetch by Dustin. Probably going to shock. Banned Spear decks are pretty painful. No. No shock.
Basic Island.
Maybe playing around Blood Moon a little. Who
Yeah.
knows? No Luris reveal, so.
Supreme Phantom. No opt from Stuck. So
Another
wanted
Spire Bluff Canal.
to power up that 1/1 Sprite Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Well, it does cast, right? It's a cast trigger, so it doesn't care about the spell getting gobbled up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sprite Dragon saying, not this turn.
Yeah.
Soon! Don't you think about it.
Mausoleum Wanderer.
Yeah, Mausoleum 1, I'm probably going to nab one of Stuck's spells at some point during the
Yeah.
game. Definitely trades up. You definitely trade a card. Something. Dustin just Drogskull Captain. Gonna get
Pretty
frisky
good.
with these fly boys.
Yeah, that's very good.
Is that a good fly noise? I don't know.
Oh. Oh, no, he has the combo.
Ooh. So that's 3 lords.
3 lords. Hexproof on everything. So 9 damage coming in here. This is a scary swing. That's probably the best
Mausoleum
start
Water has been
Dustin
the
could have.
biggest I've ever seen it.
Yeah, actually, same. I don't think Stuck can do anything here.
I don't think Stuck can come back from the double captain.
Yeah, he... This is heartbreaking.
Stuck trying to get the reality of the situation. Thinking about his dead bolts in his hand, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Stuck can put together a kill from 16, but we'll see.
Take the 9, going down to 11. This is super murder dead.
Yeah, if you're stuck, you just send, right? You just turn it sideways.
Swing with 1, yeah.
I mean,
do what you got to do.
I don't really know what you'd even do here.
You need to chain maybe 4 mutagenetic growth and hope Dustin doesn't block.
Snap bottom. Definitely not what we wanted.
Swift Spear. Poor Stuck.
Just, yeah, not drawing your spells in the red order. You want to go creature.
And then all your spells.
Yeah, 3 spells.
Definitely don't want to take off turn 1.
Yeah. Yeah, Dustin zooming ahead here with that Aether Vial on turn.
Right. And Dustin's still left with cards in hand, too. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Or a card.
I would say about the best start you could do.
No, I
Dustin,
think that is the best start.
Maybe, I don't know about the Supreme Phantom. Maybe you get a different.
I don't think there's anything better on 2.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think that is the best start you can
I guess the Lord distributes 3 power.
Mm-hmm.
So that's more than any 1 power.
Yeah.
Any
or
single
2.
powered creature you would have. Yeah, so.
I think that is the perfect draw.
Yeah. How you draw it up? You play to win the game,
Yeah.
Zach.
This is the fairy tale magic people talk about.
Magic Christmas Land?
Magic Christmas Land, yeah.
Telling Stuck there 4 4s.
Dustin's just itching. He's like, I want to just kill you. Let me kill you.
I would be too, chomping at the bit. Your flying spirits at your command. It's just turn 4.
This is turn
Dustin's
3.
slamming the door.
That was
shut.
Dustin's turn 3.
Well, I mean, like, there's Stuck's put in a horrible position, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and probably not even being able to survive next turn if Dustin has any play, right?
Yeah.
And he'll have a vial on whatever he wants. He might even be able to activate this Horizon Canopy with the Aether Vial trigger on the stack to see, you know. But who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah. He might already have it.
Here's the swing. Aggressive. No blocks. Mutagenic growth. Here comes 4 of them. The win.
Cutting this up. 8, go to 8.
Yep. Then he dies. Vapor Snag doing nothing for him.
So, Zach, as these 2 sideboard, what do you think about the new Planeswalkers that got revealed today?
I thought Professor Onyx was a new character until I saw that Liliana on it.
I just wanted Professor Onyx to step on me.
Oh,
That's all.
no.
Yeah, because
They're just like everybody else with Liliana.
In the extended art, there's definitely someone being used as a footstool.
Wait, actually? Are
No,
you? Yeah, I was like, actually?
I got you for a second.
Yeah,
Maybe,
like
who
that's
knows?
something I could see. I don't know wizards; they're crazy. Everyone loves Liliana. Like Casmina's super cool and unique. It's like Planeswalker abilities, like the static abilities, being interesting for the first time ever. Not inherently broken like Teferi.
Yeah. So how does it interact with Teferi Master of Time? Explain it to me like I'm a sausage.
Master of Time, the one that can just plus. I mean, you can just use those abilities every turn.
Okay, so you could like +2/+2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good, right? You take a bunch of extra turns or whatever. I don't
It is
know what
pretty-
Teferi does.
I don't know what Teferi Master of Time does,
Yeah.
but yeah, it is. That seems pretty solid, actually. I
I
didn't
look
even
at
think
the-
about that.
I
That's
look at the
really nice.
Planeswalkers at the first 2 lines of text that can activate that turn.
Yeah.
And like, would I pay that much to do that?
3 for Scry 2. I mean, that was like Nissa, the 3-mana Nissa.
Not for 3.
I mean, the X Nissa.
That's horrible.
I mean, that's what that Nissa did. Sword of Elements. People played that Nissa.
This is a very different time.
It was a very different time.
Yeah, that was Amin.
Yeah, I mean,
Cat,
like, I
wasn't
don't
it?
think
Yeah.
Casmina's like strong, like super strong or anything. It's just,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
It's
that was
pretty- it's
people
neat.
played that Nissa, and it's like
Neat.
the exact same on 3.
Now, what does Professor Onyx do? It
Had the
Tendrils
Magecraft.
text, right?
Yeah, the Magecraft, which was super cool. Like,
Yeah.
actually kind of nuts. The plus was pay 1 life. Look at the top 3.
So
put
what is
one in your
Magecraft?
hand.
I don't know what that does.
It's whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life.
So tendrils.
So tendrils, yeah.
Of corruption, yep. Agony.
But yep. And then the plus one is you pay 1 life. Look at the top 3 cards. Put one of them in your hand. So it's like a black anticipate.
That's pretty strong.
The minus is each opponent sacrifices the creature with the highest power, I believe, or converted mana cost. It's one of them.
Kills a Carnage Tyrant.
Yep. I know that for a fact. And then the ultimate is your opponent either discards a card or loses 3 life. Or they discard a card, and if they can't, they lose 3 life. Repeated 6 times, yes.
Nicole Bolas text. Ish.
Pew, 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 pew.
Whatever.
You shoot them.
Torment of Hailfire. Anyway,
Torment of
back to the
Hailfire,
game.
yes.
Zooming off. Stuck is
And
flying.
that's the start you want. A Swift Spear.
Oh, yeah. Swift Spear turns sideways. Always a good sign for a Blitz player. Dustin's got some lands and at least one drop, I see.
Here is the vial.
Probably the best one for Dustin there. Lets him play all his creatures at instant speed. Makes Stuck commit before he wants to on some things. I don't know. Is that a finale of Promise? Or a finale of... Is that a Burst Lightning? It's a Burst Lightning.
That's definitely a burst. Like,
Sorry, I got excited there.
I think you were playing Arclight Phoenixes or something, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Wake
Stuck
up.
getting in for 3.
Mutagenic growth.
Now, if I'm stuck, I probably hold that there, right? There's no reason to get any extra damage to maybe save a creature, or...
I don't think that's bad. Doing it well, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
just like netting the 4
like
points of damage right away.
Because there's no way that you'll need this mutagenic growth to like trade with something. Because if he just keeps attacking,
Yeah. Stuck
Like,
so far ahead.
yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like
That
I don't hate
makes
pushing
sense.
the damage. Well, he
Yeah.
doesn't have blockers.
This seems like a totally one-sided game again. Dustin kind of like looking
As
at
of
his
right
hand,
now, yeah.
saying, "I need to put all these things together." Not just
Being on the play is so huge in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Justin with a fetch. Not where you want to be. Probably for another basic.
Mm-hmm.
One basic planes.
So Dustin doesn't have any interaction for all these spells being cast, triggering the pumps on all these, and
Imagine if Stuck had Magecraft. It'd be over. That would be insane if they...
But it isn't to say that, it's, I guess.
Ooh.
That's what we like to see. Thalia is an honorary spirit, I hear.
Honestly, not the best, but...
Well,
it makes the spells cost more, but there's
Dustin
a flying
does have
threat.
a Mausoleum Wanderer in his hand, so
Yeah.
Stuck may commit an entire turn to killing this Thalia and have it not work.
True.
So, that could really happen. It would let Dustin breathe for a turn and get something else going.
This Burst Lightning is pretty good, though. The Mausoleum Wanderer not going to be big enough.
That's true.
Heartbreaking.
Strategically playing land first.
Yeah, really smart, honestly. Incredibly smart.
Dustin feeling a little discouraged here, hoping Stuck maybe missed on lands, but no.
Thalia's dead.
We're gonna get a pump on our creatures. Sprite Dragon, big fan.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Stuck.
see, I would have gone to combat first before doing that. There's no reason to cast that at sorcery speed.
Yeah,
Because there's a world where he might not... Because, holding the Bolt there just means you do more damage. Because you could just Bolt the Spirit. Like, he would have
In
taken one
response,
extra
yeah.
damage, yeah. It's definitely a misplay, but again, Stuck so far ahead.
yeah, these are definitely snow bully type decks. Need
Yeah.
all,
Every
you
point
need
of life
creatures,
matters and everything. Yeah.
You need creatures to make your creatures bigger in your Lord deck.
Mhm.
And you need spells to make your creatures bigger in Stuck's deck.
Pass of the turn. You want to play your instants at instant speed. That is what I've learned through my years of playing Magic.
That's true.
As much as you can, at least. Manamorphose.
So we are going to get some triggers off this Manamorphose, though.
Again, this is another world where I would just go to combat. There's no reason to be doing these instants at sorcery speed. Because imagine a world where he goes to attack, he's swinging for lethal, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Or for 5, almost lethal. And then Dustin has to deploy blockers, like, right then and there.
Yeah, Dustin also gets to save this spell queller with the Selfless Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And gets to eat the Swift Spear? No.
Does not eat the Swift Spear.
No. Almost. A Geist in Dustin's hand. Yeah, still just kind of,
Still basically just, like, close to dead. But imagine if you just didn't have to commit a Manamorphose there. Like, yeah, playing at sorcery speed, not what you want to do with this deck.
Mm-hmm. Dustin gonna go up. He's gonna need maybe a Collected Company here. Get back in the game. I don't even know if that does it.
What land is... Oh, it's a Flooded Strand. I was like, does he have a green source? I think if he were to be in this game, it would start with a Collected Company, yeah, but...
Yeah, maybe a Skyclave Apparition would definitely be...
Skyclave would be pretty good.
But, looks like a Geist. Might just jump underneath Just gonna get a read on that. I think Dustin's gonna pass then.
Vial on 3 for Dustin.
Stuck draws a Swift Spear, maybe?
Sacrificing the land to draw a card. He did draw a Swift Spear. I hope he has a land.
Moves to combat.
Just
Attacks with the giant dragon.
Yeah. In response, Vial. Struxel Captain. Not the best.
Mm-hmm. Definitely something, though.
No jump block.
So, going through blocks, blocking, all done with that. Second main, Swift Spear. Dustin's still not in a good way here. Wondering what comes off the top that just doesn't, It's definitely an apparition, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Or a Collected Company now that we have a green source.
It basically has to start with an apparition, but even then, it's not even that great of a spot. This Reflector Mage's Spirit.
Kinda. I've seen crazier things. Deputy of Detention. Cloco, Skyclave Apparition, Deputy of Detention would be pretty good.
I like it.
There we go. That gets Dustin out of it. That's a
the move.
specific 3 cards in a set of a few. Stuck adjusting his mana. Surveying the battlefield. Contemplating what Dustin could have here. I can't imagine much of anything. Don't know what. He's got a spell, right? I feel like if you have a spell, you just kind of play it mash.
Yeah.
A spell queller dies, you get net 2 mana that you can use at instant speed and draw a card. Taking a long
2
thing.
mana. Another dragon.
That's double the flyers.
Oh, I like it. I really like it.
Stuck saying, I got it. Please try me. And Dustin has to do something. He can't just... So...
No effects? Dustin takes 2. He will lose his Swift Spear. Dustin will lose the Spirit.
Metamorphosis getting cast. Putting counters on the Sprite Dragon. Drawing a card. Maybe land for Stuck.
So there's Sprite Dragon. He can't cast it, though.
Ah.
Oh, he does not. He cannot play that.
Ooh. Just 1 second. We're going to... So we're just clearing up some things. Mana empties from the pool as you change phases. So we're just getting a shuffle. Putting the card back. Not a BFD. Stuck definitely wanted that Storming Entity in play, though.
Yeah.
Magic would be a much different game if mana just floated between phases.
Very true. If everybody started the game with a crew fix.
Dustin's got something. He's going to keep playing his lands, at least. Stuck's got another Sprite Dragon in his hand.
Fetching down to 16. Sprite Dragon. Turning them sideways.
So that's going to be more than 3.
One mana. Path to Exile.
Take 2.
Down to 1. Dustin's not dead.
And cleared out some blockers. But Supreme Phantom? Dustin now has an impenetrable wall of flyers, but
I mean,
definitely
Dustin has
attack.
1 flyer. Yeah, he is just dead on board.
Yeah.
Stuck down to 15 here.
Yep. Fetching down. Really getting his money's worth here. I feel like sometimes when we play a Storming Entity,
Paper Snag on top. I mean, that's lethal. If it gets that far.
We'll see. All right.
Sideways.
There we go.
Activate Vial.
Got him.
Fetch land. Down to 0. Dustin gets in the last point of damage. Going to game 3.
So it seems like it's kind of just who goes first, huh?
I mean, from these games, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some friendly banter between our players here. Always nice to see. Dustin going first here.
Yep. Let's see if we can have a crazy hand again. Ooh, sell the wreckage. It's been a little bit. I mean, that's a blowout if he gets it off.
I think I shipped this one if I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got an Aether Vial though. No, I think I keep it.
I didn't even see
Aether
the
Vial
Aether Vial.
changes the whole thing. Yeah.
Did not see that. Had Aether Vial start of every game so far.
Oh yeah. Then you just play the Settle the Wreckage when you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Kozilek returned for Stuck.
That's pretty all right.
Now with this Supreme Phantom in his hand, I don't think... Oh, but the Soulscar Mage...
That makes it a lot better.
That is very true. But Mausoleum Wanderer might have something to say about that to pick up for Dustin this turn. Going down to 17. Probably going to hardcast this Supreme Phantom. Takes another damage down to 16. Supreme Phantom. No, Mausoleum Wanderer, definitely. What is it called? Spell Piercing something.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun. Stuck with the land and a Swift Spear pulled to the front there. Probably another 1-mana spell to go with it to pump the team. I'm going to start with the Manamorphose here.
Sprite Dragon.
Alright. It's your boy. Stuck taking a turn off to get another threat onto the board. One that holds the counters way better. It doesn't. It's not prowess.
It's not prowess.
It grabs the. It turns them into little
super prowess.
Super prowess. Yeah.
Or what was it? Megamorph? Mega prowess. That's what it's called. It's just a strict upgrade.
Mega prowess.
I can't believe they named something Megamorph. I can't believe that's something that happened. This is a whole new keyword for no reason. Blows my mind. Noble is not a spirit.
Supreme Phantom getting a little frisky, getting in the red zone there. Definitely not blocking since it's a Lord, throwing around its power in other ways. Stuck with a Spire Garden. Bluff Canal. Spire Garden, Bluff Canal. Don't know. That's the Manamorphose. Kozilek's returned.
Manamorphose says sure.
We can double red.
Kozilek's return going to be trading with the Mausoleum Wanderer.
Or destroying Dustin's whole board.
I don't know if that one's going to happen.
Dustin realizing that it will kill everything, so...
Yeah. I was gonna say it's.
Well, yeah,
you
that's
lose one thing or you lose two. Those are the options.
That's true. That's true. And your Lord gets smaller. Your
and your Lord gets smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, that's real bad. Three-four.
He's a 3/4. Yeah.
Yep.
Is he gonna block? He's not. Doesn't think he has mutagenic growth.
I think Dustin just wants Stuck to commit more to these things. And just soak up as much damage as you can and make this Settle the Wreckage very, very good.
Yeah.
He's only one white mana off.
True. Very true.
No white mana but a path. So that's technically white mana for Dustin.
Yeah.
If he wants to path one of his own creatures.
Yeah. That might be the move.
Dustin attacking for 2. 3.
Oh, for 3, yeah.
Sorry, Exalted triggers.
That's what I thought.
So we got that Aether Vial on 3.
I better see a path my own spirit. No, that'd be so bad.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree. Maybe path my own spirit with the Spell Queller trigger on the stack.
Big brain.
I could get into that. But that's that's like paying 2 cards to get a land and a counterspell? Is that right?
I don't even know if it counters if it leaves the belt. Oh, I have to read.
All right. Supreme Phantom going to pick up some counters here. Yeah, so they're separate triggers. So that means they trigger separately. So it works the same way Tidehull Sculler does.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Lots of Spell Quellers flung around in the Rally days.
Rally days. Oh, we were talking about Rally the Ancestors. I was like, they didn't play that deck, really? Wasn't even a thing.
Dustin asking about how big this Soulscar Mage is. It's really a thorn in Dustin's side because he can't, his spirits are just supposed to sit there.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to, pick up counters.
Blocking the Soulscar.
Path my own creature. No. Darn.
He's scared.
Yes.
Something to... Yep, there we go. Path on the Sprite Dragon.
Stuck goes, gets a land. Not a real sense of urgency from our players today.
No, pretty relaxed.
So Dustin clarifying that his minus is negated because of the... So another path?
I mean, Stuck definitely could have just lava darted the Noble Hierarch. Just been a complete blowout.
Yeah, it's
like that wouldn't even be close. Like it would be kill your.
No, I think Dustin would have definitely scooped up the Lava Dart then if he would have went for the Noble.
What do you mean?
If Stuck would have targeted the Noble with that Lava Dart, Dustin would have countered it with that Spell Queller.
So, like, at the end of combat, I'm talking about him sacrificing a mountain. like before damage is done.
Oh yeah. Oh okay, yeah.
Because you just sacrifice the mountain to cast it. It would have been like a huge blowout.
Yeah. To put it to 4.
Yeah, because it would be a prowess trigger, kill your guy and kill your lord.
Yeah. Sorry, a little fuzzy here. First day.
First day. I mean, honestly, yeah, Dustin's had a pretty healthy life total.
Yeah, Dustin just chipping in to just, I think Dustin maybe should have just put that spell caller into play and just shoved.
Shoved?
Yeah, like...
That is definitely something he could do, and I don't think it would be the worst.
Yeah.
But I don't think he really wants to do that until he gets the
second white.
The second white source, yeah.
Stuck going all in. But honestly, Dustin not even really concerned about these cards outside of the entity, right? Like,
yeah.
Entity takes care of path.
Vapor snag the untapped. Dustin loses a life. Prowess trigger. Stuck has a lot of damage here.
Mm-hmm.
Choosing to not lava dart the spirit or the noble still. Oh, but Dustin not even blocking with it. He really just wants to find the white source. Attempting to path the Stormwing entity.
Sacking a mountain.
Attempting to deal 1 damage to the Phantom. Activate Vial. Spell Queller the Lava Dart.
So we got 2 prowess triggers. All right. Still before blocks.
Yep.
Spellcaller maybe jumping under the bus here. Don't think I do that though. This noble can jump in front of the bus whenever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, take this chunk, right?
I don't know. I think it's... I mean, so having perfect information, right?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would block, just because the reason you would keep it is to deal damage, but like we know Stuck has a Stormwing entity in hand, so like it would be a blowout if he didn't block. I mean, he's not. Oh, that's only a 2/3. Never mind, I'm stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, it's definitely.
How do we know?
No, it is a 3/4. It is a 3/4, but.
Yeah, definitely would have just sat back there. I just think I would have just ate the more damage, and then been immediately blown out. That looks like a Cavern of Souls, maybe. No,
I don't know what it was.
Didn't put it down, so it's definitely not a land.
Oh, is that a Drug Skull Captain?
Looks
I
like
think
it.
So.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Now we're gonna play that Supreme Phantom again and fizzle a spell.
Yeah, fizzle a spell. Yeah,
pretty good. Should have just tapped the noble instead. I think probably don't want to be paying an extra life for anything.
I agree. Definitely, your things are definitely bigger than his things at this point. So
yeah. With three lords in play, that's a 5/6.
Yeah,
that's a Tarmogoyf spell.
Yeah, that's huge.
And then your Supreme Phantoms are +2, so their butts are 5.
Yeah, they're also 5s. Yeah.
Dustin just not afraid. Pushing in. Does close the door in one turn with this. And does well. Zach with the laser focus there. Really on key with the pull. Anyway, here we're
I'm
taking
just waiting
the damage.
for someone to die, honestly.
We're taking the damage, going to 5. So Dustin definitely has it this turn unless Stuck draws something to interact with this captain.
Fetching.
Maybe just another Stormwing. Maybe an Eldrazi. What is it?
An Eldrazi Obligator?
No. Elder Deep Fiend. Sacrifice my Stormwing entity.
I would love that.
Trigger my Kozilek's return. Kill your...
Wipe your whole board? Yeah. That would be...
Oh, it wouldn't work out because... No, it would.
It would.
5 to everything, yeah.
It would work out perfect. The Elder Deep Fiend tech... Is it Blitz? Let's see it.
Yeah.
God, I love Elder Deep Fiend.
Looks like another entity. Stuck not pressing on the brakes here is going to cost him the game, though, maybe.
I mean, does he have anything else he could do? I think he's just dead regardless.
Yeah. If I'm Stuck, I'm just throwing these to the bottom. I don't want to braid, that's for sure.
He is really thinking.
So Dustin slamming the door here. Stormwing, no match. No prowess triggers for this Stormwing entity. There's the land. Dustin assembling Exodia here. Has it all wrapped up.
Yeah.
Couldn't mess up anything. I don't think. So we're attacking all out. Stuck cannot survive through this attack. And that'll do it.
Lethal.
Did we speak too soon?
No. He's just dead. He is just dead.
So we'll be back for round 3, everyone.
Yeah.
Round 4, excuse me.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
This world is one of legend. Many realms, epic sagas, bound by one truth. Viking or Valkyrie, elf or dwarf, all belong to the World Tree. All are supplicant to the gods. Gods who travel between realms to do their bidding for peace, for bloodshed, or for their own amusement. But what if there was a way to harness this power? A weapon with the ability to protect all. A weapon of pure strength, forged for a god. Or, in more creative hands, a weapon of unimaginable chaos! Who's ready for some fun?
And we're jumping right in.
We're jumping right in. Our undefeated players were splitting is Jund. It was Drew on Jund was on camera, and then Ascendancy by Jacob,
which is basically numbers.
But they did decide to split. So we have Connor back on camera because we didn't see his deck do anything. Because it's trash.
Amato fetching right away, saying he's not going to get Shadow of a Doubted.
He knows.
Big brain play there. Getting a tap land anyway, so.
Search for Escanta. Imagine getting an altar just to put a normal card on top of it. It's so weird.
To be fair, you're supposed to only have one in your game. Yeah. So.
Ice Fang. Jinx.
All these cards that say draw a card. It's so fun.
That's the whole deck.
Mon saying he doesn't care about click. 3 swords, 2 on thin ice, a spell queller, and a remand. Connor, I think I would just let him keep this.
Yeah, what do you care about, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
it's all...
The remand, maybe?
Spell Queller.
Definitely not Spell Queller if it's me. I could remove that Spell Queller, but...
With your 40 different removal
I suppose. You know who's on thin ice, Zach? That Vendilion click.
Oh, no.
That doesn't really make sense. How do you trap something that can fly...
In ice?
On ice. That doesn't make any sense at all.
An Ice Dragon's Breath.
What did you call me? Ice Dragon's Breath. I got it. I think... Doesn't that just pierce them? I was under to the understanding that it just...
Amato's playmat is scary. That's a Sub McKinnon one.
Yeah,
it's spooky. It's actually...
That's the Damnation one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my first time actually looking at the artwork. That's scary.
Yeah.
I'm spooky. I was scared.
Petty Theft, that is Kanta from Amato. It's a shame that Edric isn't in, because then you wouldn't have to play Squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
You just play Edric.
Just play Edric instead.
Yeah. True. I guess Edric isn't...
Indestructible?
Yeah.
He doesn't do as much when he got a Batterskull on him. He's scared. Batterskull Toski is terrifying. That's indestructible.
That's true. Amato getting all the swords in his hand. And the Batterskull. All the full art. Batterskulls. I love that one.
I do
it's
like it.
It's way cooler than all the other ones. It looks like kind of like a Metapod. Not going to lie.
No, it does. I like that. Roll Zarek. Amato says you gotta roll Zarek.
Roll isn't Viceroy, alright? At least say the one that's playable.
I was just assuming the coin flip one.
No, that one's like untapped stuff.
Freeze tap.
Oh, freeze
or
tap.
Or untap. I think it's either. I think you gotta choose.
You can't freeze tap two things.
Roll Zarek is dope. If Amato was talking about a different one, maybe he should have said the full name and not just Roll Zarek, huh?
Lutri. There you go, Zach. Lutri double bolt.
Connor's playing the game. Toski! He's very cute. Don't dismember me. We definitely saw a dismember in Connor last game.
But Amato is definitely going to get to be able to play one of these swords. Is that a Kalidas?
What was that? Was that a Kalidas, you say?
Yeah, it was.
Maybe.
That's a good one. Kalidas, not good when you have an indestructible creature out, though.
I don't miss the Kalidas days.
I love Kalidas.
I don't miss people saying Kalitas.
It's a brick of text.
It is. Just Japanese text.
Yeah.
Ante nice. That's a good answer. Okay. Made him spend the remand. On to nice number 3. Ooh, which land do you want to be blown out by? So it's the... So Lutri is going to be under...
So this is a snow land, yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2, yeah. There's unique
Oh,
ones.
yeah, there is unique ones.
Yeah.
His whole deck's snow.
Yeah, that's... Why would you play... What's the land... What's the Canopy Vista?
Yeah.
Or
I don't
Meander...
know. The
Meandering,
white green one?
No, that's not
The
Meandering
white
River.
the white blue one is Meandering River.
Oh,
The one that is with no types tapped one. This
Yeah.
one's like Glacial Floodplain or something. But yeah, like the do nothing one
threatening
is.
Glacial Flood. Don't you ever call me that. Shark Typhoon.
Hi, Shark.
So sorry.
Shark Typhoon.
The draw for that. We're casting Sword of Fire and Ice.
Drawing the lock. Swing 1. Draw a card. Toski's getting value.
Alright. We're gonna get to see the Shark Typhoon cast? No?
Oh, I wish.
I don't know why you... I think I would.
Cycle for 5. Batterskull.
Just a hard cast Batterskull.
See, this is scary.
Frightening.
Toski's gonna get huge. I feel like there's not a lot of ways for Connor to kill this Toski. The Dreadboard's definitely not a way he can do it.
What are we gonna do there?
Into the story, draw 4. Standard staple.
Serene is a little too late there. Really is. Connor not being able to turn the corner here. He's probably gonna remand that. Connor Squall. You love to see it. It's like negate. It's like Delvin's Veto if Delvin's Veto was evil.
True. Equip.
He got in that skull. Where's he going?
Where's he going with that thing?
Where's he
so
going?
cute.
Where are you going?
This rat just jumped into a skull. What do you do about that? Indestructible 5/5 Vigilance Lifelink? And draw a card? It's broken.
Strong.
Nah, broken. If only Connor had an army of sharks. I have been told before that scared money don't make money.
And that's what I say about this Gyarados not attacking, man.
Oh, that's a Sharpedo?
Whatever.
Whatever.
You're a Sharpedo. Anyway.
Block. Bounce, batter, skull. Oh, no. Force negation. Doesn't matter. Stoneforged Mystic. Choose not to search. He has the 3 equipment spells. He's seen them all already.
So search for his Kanta versus the world here.
Search is a very good card. Let's see if it can carry.
Top to bottom. Doesn't abrade. That's something. You want to abrade right here too to not. Not just have Amato pick up the batter skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, not.
Archmage Charm.
Looks like we're gonna get a Dreadbore, the Stoneforge. So we don't let the batter skull just be flopped into play.
Yep.
But still gonna let Amato pick up that batter skull.
Hierarch. 6. Amato at 26, he draws a card. Mana Leak. Ooh.
The bane of my existence, Mana Leak. Definitely a card I never want to be casting, but a card I always lose to.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Connor. Connor trying to figure out a way out of this situation.
Connor's just like, why can't I find the one card in my deck? The literal one card.
Hey, to be fair, there's
a lot of cards that
Amato
do the
said,
same
Dismember,
thing. Yeah,
Tragic Slip.
Tragic
Slip would kill a Toski clean if you just...
I guess, yeah.
Don't scoff at me.
Don't scoff at
Yeah.
me. Yep, okay.
So...
Oh, I accidentally gave Connor a win. That could never happen.
Credit to the wrong one.
Yeah,
there.
Whoops. That was a mistake. Connor winning? Crazy. Could never happen.
Amato.
Maybe Connor should go back to playing Yorion decks. Who knows?
The Sky Nomad?
Yeah.
Yorion. Big fan of Yorion. I love the flicker stuff. Sharing all the spicy one-ofs here.
I do want to know. The sideboard must look so cool. Just like actual 15 different cards.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you play Lutri, right? To kind of play all the cards in your binder, right?
Yeah, you just got 15 flex spots.
Kind of just picked up a stack of Grixis cards and, you know, said this is good. Legacy is going to start when 8 to 17 Legacy players come into the store and want to start a tournament and talk to AJ, I think.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we can't really take up a night and commit to what is, uncommit to something that is firing with consistency. to stream something that is priced out for a lot of people, to be honest.
Yeah, it's crazy right now. Prices of Legacy are just so absurd. And I mean, we do have a good community. We have people with multiple decks that like aren't willing to share, but yeah, it's finding the players really.
Yeah. So sorry, Fuzz. But
you can play Digimon. Wow. That fires.
Play Digimon. Anyway, back to the game here. You know who went away? Who I miss? Urza.
Urza? Like the deck as a whole?
I just miss Urza. Urza's like Urza was a fun card. It was like everything a Jund deck needed, but it was a blue artifact card. You know.
I am not sure funny. How much Time Spiral we have left. I would call the store if you were interested.
So we got a mulligan here from Amato. Finally shuffling up. Felt like I was kind
of mulligan? Connor might win a game? I'm just being
the fates would be so cruel.
Connor, but
Lutri, you know, copying a bolt there, I think that's the best Lutri's ever going to be. I'm sorry, but
it was pretty good though. Like a copied bolt was still pretty good.
Otter Dragon Highlander.
I think half the reason you're playing the deck is for the name of the deck. You're not playing it because it's good.
Amato drawn pretty good though. I think he needed the second land, and he's got a noble.
Skyrocketing ahead.
Thought scouring himself.
Thought Scour Amato. Toski, no! That was insane. Connor has an 1,000 IQ.
So Toski's really just playable because it's indestructible, huh?
Yeah.
And it says draw card, crew card advantage?
Yeah.
Wow.
It makes your...
Nothing feels worse than death by 1,000 cuts, man.
Yeah, because even your Stoneforge Mystic draw cards once they did their thing. Like, it's kind of nuts. Toski's cute, too, so that's...
Nothing makes me roll my eyes more than...
the Veil of Summer. Disgusting. You got a problem with Toski? I got a bunch of people
I got a problem
will meet you
with
in the
one-power
alley.
creatures, all right? I got a problem with nobles and Stoneforges.
Nobles doesn't have 1 power.
You know who has 3 power? Leovold.
A true card.
Leovold, yes.
Why aren't they just playing
Truly
Leovold?
toxic, yes.
Modern Horizons 2, Leovold, please.
Yeah. Unban it. You cowards.
Go to combat. Swing 1. Counter Squall the draw.
Got a Damnation in the hand.
Damnation's pretty good if he has
Definitely
black mana.
Yeah, we got 2 black mana. Got a Polluted Delta in hand.
Just hoping
Amato's deck probably... It usually is. I think he doesn't have his playset of Nobles in there. Maybe not Veil of Summers. I'm not sure.
I see this Force of Negation. Just pass. Batterskull.
Batterskull get a germ? That's a whole bucket of something. I don't know what it was. Amato really trying to get Connor to really saying, yeah?
Yeah.
do this? No, nothing, huh? Tap land. Look at my tap land. Look at my tap land. Yeah.
My Glacial Floodplain.
Yeah.
What a cool cycle of cards.
Really?
The tap.
I thought it was
dual
indicative of bad things to come.
I like it.
But it means no fetch lands in standard.
Yeah, that's
if they start printing.
We solidified for a lot longer.
If they start printing cards that say basic land types on the lands.
Ooh. Connor's thinking. Bounce Germ. And draw a card.
So Connor just kind of playing time walk for that cryptic command. That's what it usually is. Kalitas the draw. Police might put a wrench into Amado's plans here. To just hardcast this. Play a dissolve.
Dissolve.
Wait, no, what is it? Dissipate. Dissipate. Exile, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of reactive cards in Connor's hand. I guess by nature the deck is not like
playing draw go magic.
I mean Amato is definitely ahead here. He has an active Stoneforge that he can just activate at will.
Mm-hmm.
Connor has to do something before, Amato's just going to keep accruing advantage throughout all of these turns, just by playing lands and having more spells on board.
And Connor not hitting land drops, so.
Yeah.
Time to return Battle Skull. In response. In response to the activation of Battle Skull, trying to push the Stoneforge.
Now, Amato could have held priority, activated his Stoneforge, held priority, returned his Battle Skull, right?
Oh. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Amato is trying to bait Connor into using some mana, playing into this Force of Negation in his hand.
Mm-hmm. Drown in the lock.
See, now this will end up fine. Amato choosing not to bite on that, though. Definitely would have paid off if he would have forced it there.
Yeah.
Thinking he was doing for wanting himself, though. And Amato definitely doesn't need to commit anything more to the board. His cards do more than Connor's in most points of the game.
Yeah. This
So-
Noble is going for lethal.
Yeah.
Out for blood.
Like you said, I had a breakthrough one game when someone had a Vendilion click and they were dying. And I said, why don't you play any more spells in your hand? And he goes, why? This Vendilion click's killing him by himself. I could just draw cards
I
instead.
don't need to do anything else.
It was kind of funny.
I don't have to do anything until you answer this.
Ooh, that's scary. Just throwing my Ice Fang out there waiting to get a zombie for this Kalitas.
And make him have it. Make him have removal. Connor down to 5.
Mm-hmm. Wow, thinking about the Stoneforge here.
Connor down to 4.
Going right down to 4, not scared. Grixis players can't be. You gotta just be able to pay all your life.
Yeah.
There's no weathering the storm. There's no,
I believe most of his deck is foiled out. I don't know if the nobles are, but
Definitely
I mean his
answered
land base
that
is.
question a little bit ago.
Yeah.
See, this is a perfect example of Amato waiting till the last second to play his spells.
Counter Squall. Attempt to hard cast Force of Negation. Kalitas is bounced. Well, now this means Damnation's coming in. Most likely.
I think I would just replay the Kalitas there.
No, that means that Jace. Oh, Toski. The rat.
This is a Dreadbore.
Dreadbore would be a blowout for Amato if he decides to slam Jace. Huh, depressing.
Fetch land. Those were not bad draws for Amato, though. He gets to put away his worst card and worst 2 cards and shuffle them away.
Mm-hmm.
Or keep them if he wants them.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I imagine this is going to be met with a Dreadbore and a Kalias, probably.
Which is totally fine for Amato.
Stonefort. That's very good. Now Dreadbore Kalias looks way worse. I mean, you got a Dreadbore, though, right?
Now there's some merit to Dreadboring the Stoneforge to get your zombie.
For a zombie, yeah.
To start.
Dreadbore Jace. On thin ice, gonna be good here.
On thinning ice in this Kalidas.
He can go on thin ice, Toski, and draw a card. Or he could just do the smart thing and just put a Batter Skull to play at instant speed.
I think you start with Teferi.
Teferi, yeah. I definitely thought that was 5 mana Teferi for some reason.
Still would have slammed Teferi.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah. Now, Amato kind of in the complete driver's seat here. Probably shouldn't have played that Noble. Probably just should have left up the Brazen Borrower.
Yeah, Brazen Borrower and then Noble for the next turn. Like, Brazen Borrower into Noble
Amato's
would
so
be
far
lethal.
ahead, though. Yeah. Connor really does like playing on hard mode. Not being able to respond to any of these spells.
Make a Batter Skull.
Connor says, do it.
Kill me.
Kill me.
On thin ice. Kalidas. He's cycling.
So
the cycling, Amato looks stupid. He was like, he can't do anything. And he just gets blown up.
Can't. I don't.
And now Connor comes back. And now Connor comes back out of nowhere.
I wish. I mean,
there's just nothing.
If there was 4 of a single card in Connor's deck that could get him out of the situation, I would still put him on not very likely to get out.
Mm-hmm.
But there is definitely only 1 if there is a card that can get him out of this situation.
Maybe Connor can go Demonic Consultation into Thassa's Oracle.
There's a Languish in Connor's hand.
Is there? Oh, I love that. I mean, it doesn't even do anything. Language doesn't do anything. He's still... I mean, I guess he's not dead. He would go on a 1.
Why didn't he pillage the land and then...
Tusky! Draw a card. He's dead. Connor doesn't win a single game tonight. Well, everybody, thank you for watching.
Appreciate it.
We will be back Friday. Have a good night.
Love you.